Something is seriously wrong with my YouTube channel, and I know what you're probably thinking. Bro, you have 4 subscribers. Exactly. That's why this is so strange, because I'm not complaining about getting 10,000 views instead of 100,000. I'm looking at something much more basic. YouTube isn't even giving some of my videos a chance to get views. And after looking at my last 12 uploads, I'm starting to think I may be dealing with a YouTube shadow ban. But this time, I'm not just going to complain about it. I'm going to test it. Here's my channel. Right now, I have 4 subscribers. I've uploaded around 12 videos. My best video has only reached around 133 views. And honestly, that's terrible. But low views alone don't prove anything. A small channel can make a bad video. A small channel can have a terrible thumbnail. A small channel can choose a topic nobody cares about. So I went deeper. I looked at impressions, and that's where things started getting weird. Some of my videos received hundreds of impressions. One got around 865 in its first 24 hours. Another got around 59. Another, 41. Another, 17. And my newest video, basically nothing. The one view you might see, that was me. The comments, also me. So when I remove my own activity, there's basically no audience there. And that's the part I can't ignore. This isn't just my channel, because something happened recently that made me take this possibility much more seriously. Kurzgesagt, one of the biggest educational channels on YouTube, publicly said its channel had been affected by an automated YouTube system. According to Kurzgesagt, YouTube's automated AI detection incorrectly identified their very much human-made videos as AI slop, and they said the algorithm started choking their channel. YouTube apparently confirmed that something was wrong and helped fix it. That's important, not because it proves that I'm shadow banned. It doesn't. But it proves something else. YouTube's automated systems can get things wrong. And when they do, the creator may experience the problem as a massive distribution collapse. That's not a conspiracy theory anymore. There's a documented case of an established creator saying exactly that happened to them. And here's why I'm concerned. I'm a faceless creator. I'm producing highly focused YouTube growth content. I'm using modern tools throughout the production process. And YouTube has been increasing its use of automated AI detection systems in 2026. YouTube announced that it would introduce additional internal signals to automatically identify significant photorealistic AI-generated or altered AI-generated content. YouTube also says its platform uses automated systems to identify potentially problematic content. So the technology exists. False positives have happened, and distribution can be affected by automated systems. The question is something like that happening to me? My data makes this hard to ignore. Look at my last 12 videos. The problem isn't simply that every video has terrible retention. One of my videos had almost 50% average percentage viewed. Another had more than 46%. And one even showed almost 89% average percentage viewed. Again, I'm not saying those numbers are amazing. They're not, to make me a successful creator. But if the problem were simply nobody likes your videos, I'd expect to see a consistent pattern. Instead, I'm seeing something much more frustrating. Sometimes YouTube gives a video a tiny test. Sometimes the test is microscopic. And sometimes there's practically no test at all. Here's the experiment. So I'm changing the way I approach this channel. I'm not going to make another video saying 10 YouTube hacks that will make you go viral. I'm done pretending I have the answers. Instead, I'm going to document the investigation. I'm going to make highly focused videos. I'm going to keep the topics tightly connected to the audience I'm trying to build. I'm going to improve the titles. I'm going to improve the thumbnails. I'm stripping back the excessive sound effects I used before. And most importantly, I'm going to track impressions. Not just views, not just subscribers, not just CTR. Impressions. Because if YouTube suddenly starts testing these videos with hundreds or thousands of people, then maybe I wasn't shadow banned. Maybe I was simply making videos that YouTube couldn't confidently match with an audience. And if I keep improving the packaging, the topics, the hooks, and the viewer experience, and YouTube still refuses to distribute them, then the pattern becomes much harder to ignore. But there's one thing I need to be honest about. I can't prove right now that YouTube has deliberately shadow banned my channel, and I'm not going to fake evidence just to make a better thumbnail. That's actually the whole point of this experiment. I'm going to find out, because there are two possibilities. Either I'm wrong, and that's actually good news, because then I can figure out what I'm doing wrong and fix it. Or there really is something restricting the distribution of this channel. And if that's happening, I want the data to show it. Not me shouting about it, not a Reddit comment, not some YouTube guru. The data. So this is where we are. 4 subscribers, 12 videos, 133 views at the top, and some uploads barely getting impressions. My newest video has essentially no meaningful audience activity yet. So I'm going to keep testing, and I'm going to show you everything. If impressions come back, I'll show you. If they don't, I'll show you. If I discover that the problem was my thumbnails, I'll admit it. If it's my topics, I'll admit it. If I've completely misunderstood how YouTube is distributing this channel, I'll admit that too. Because I'm not trying to teach you how to become successful on YouTube. Not yet. I'm trying to figure out how to become successful myself. And if you're also building a tiny channel right now, you might want to subscribe, because we're going to find out together whether this channel is actually being suppressed or whether I'm simply terrible at YouTube. And honestly, I need to know which one it is.